Joan, we had, I'd sort of asked the question, if you live in Nashville and you sell your house, could you afford to move to Rutherford County or Wilson County or what have you? And there's some people that said, you know what? And this is actually true. There are really nice places of Nashville. I know that oftentimes, we will say, oh, Nashville is terrible. There's actually, Nashville itself is a really nice place to live. The city of Nashville, you've got, the high-rise condos are really nice. You've got Belle Meade, which is really nice. You've got, where I almost moved to many, many moons ago is Old Hickory, which is, part of Old Hickory is Nashville. There's some very nice places in Nashville.
You would have doubled your money on that.
I know I would have.
Especially lakefront.
If I had done it at the time that I wanted to do it. Now, I was lucky enough to have met Amy, and she picked out our house, and, 8 years ago now, 8.5 years ago now, and, we're doing fine with the value of our home. But a lot of people are saying, we like where we live in Nashville. And not all parts of Nashville are horrendous and crime-ridden.
Yeah.
And I get it. There's some, would you like to live in like one of these high-rise townhome places in Nashville, Joan?
I look up at them all the time, like when we leave work.
Yeah.
It's so cool to just live so close that you could, take the elevator down and walk to work. Like, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
But
till the elevator doesn't work.
Till the elevator doesn't work, and I really like where I am, I hear the cows in the morning. So, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
You hear the cows as opposed to the gunshots?
Yes.
When I have to get here at like 11 or 12, whatever it is, when I have to do red eye.
Yeah.
I hear gunshots a lot.
Do you really?
Yeah. Now here's the
What?
Okay, so here's the funny thing. Yeah, in Nashville, when I arrive in Nashville.
Wow.
Here's the funny thing though. I hear more gunfire where I live in Mount Juliet. But they're just target practicing versus in Nashville where it's one gangbanger trying to shoot the other.
Yeah, probably mildly inebriated target practice.
In my neck of the woods? Oh, I don't know if they're inebriated. They better not be. It's like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. They always wake, and I'm
Sounds
not,
like you're in the red neck of the woods.
Yeah, but we do target
Not really.
practice out in our backyard too. I mean, that's
I don't. I live in a sort of a lakeside community. I'm
okay.
like lake adjacent.
Yeah,
but there's plenty of room out there to shoot, and there's lots of deer. So
that's
true.
true.
There is that aspect of it too. So no, I don't think they're. My neighbors are not drunken shooters. What is wrong with you?
I know, right?
You got some, but to that point, since you do say lake adjacent, the deer. There's a wonderful thing in Tennessee called the nuisance law. That if an animal is harassing your property, you have every right to dispose of it.
Well, define harass.
That's exactly, you get to define harassment. That's the beauty of the state.
Okay.
Dear, you're eating my blueberries. Bye-bye.
Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. Anyway, all I'm saying is that we're talking about, it runs the gamut of the people who are answering the text line. Some people are talking about how they moved out of Nashville and they made a crap ton of money, and they were able to afford, a new place in my neck of the woods, Mount Juliet. But there's other people that say that they have their home paid off in Nashville, and they still could not afford a place in Mount Juliet or, Williamson County because they just don't. They'd have to get a new mortgage, and that means that with interest rates where they are, they just wouldn't be able to do it. So, we looked at moving a while ago, and it was like, you know what? We have a really low interest rate, so we stayed put. Thank the Lord.
See, that's also an important point. And here's something else that somebody said on the YouTube chat that in Rutherford County, and this really goes everywhere. When you own a home and you're paying taxes, you're paying for the infrastructure to be improved and to be built for new homes to be put in. So you're paying for new homes and then they raise your taxes?
Yeah.
That's not right.
Oh, and when we had the COVID increases, and I forgot to bring this up earlier, but there are people that are retired living on fixed incomes. And when you raise the property taxes that they pay at the end of the year, you're pricing them out of their homes that they own.
Right.
And then they have to sell out and move out of a home they lived in for maybe 40 or 50 years in order to cover what they owe the government.
And by the way, and our friend Pamela Furr texted me during the segment that we were doing, and she's absolutely right. Because I remember when we were having this debate about, what's going on with property taxes and so forth, we called for the GOP voters, turn out, vote, all this kind of stuff.
Yes.
There's a lot of Republicans in Nashville, man. I don't know why they don't come out and vote. They just don't. And so I think that, I forget who I had on, but somebody from the GOP, Davidson County, Nashville, whatever. But he was telling me there are plenty. If the Republicans would just come out in Nashville. So while I'm sitting here and I'm saying, the Democrats voted for all of these nincompoops like Governor O'Connell and the Metro Council and so forth. So the Democrats are guilty. But, if you are a Republican in Nashville and you don't turn out to vote, well, you're just as guilty because your butt didn't come out to vote. So, don't castigate the Democrats because they did come out to vote. I mean, they're getting what they wanted. High crime and high taxes. Go figure. But if you're a Republican and you don't go out to vote, and I don't care if you live in Nashville or Davidson County or Wilson County or Rutherford County or whatever, the 7th Congressional District with that vote coming up between Matt Van Epps and Afton Bain, if you're a Republican and you stay home, what in the world is wrong with you? I don't understand being politically inclined and not going out to vote. So anyway. So there, Joan.
So there, Dan.
I'm going to step off my soapbox and I'm going to let Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, talk about what the Democrats want to pay for as far as the government shutdown goes. There's this big standoff going on between Republicans and Democrats. And so we all know what it is that the Democrats want. They want these Obamacare subsidies to go on forever. They want, Medicaid. They want the Republicans to stop finding the fraud in Medicaid, and they want everybody to have Medicaid, including all of those illegal aliens, the people that are perfectly capable of going out and working and robbing the system. Democrats want all of that waste, fraud, and abuse to continue. And also the Democrats want to give a whole bunch of money to, the public broadcasting folks, NPR and so forth, and PBS. So that's part of what they want. Democrats in mass, in total, want to claw back $1.5 trillion worth of the spending cuts that the Republicans found in the big, beautiful bill. But there's other things that Mike Johnson is going to tell us what the Democrats want to do with, this clawback of funds in order to keep the government going. Wait till you hear what the Democrats want to spend your tax money on. It's kind of doji. Do you remember, Joan, Doge, when we found out, what the Democrats were funding under Joe Biden, where we're paying for Sesame Street in Iraq and all of those other things that we were funding? By the way, I'm being well danned on the super text line.
For what now?
Well, Dan, castigating Republicans in Nashville for not coming out to vote. You ever heard of voter fraud? All right. I don't know.
So why would that stop you? Right.
Well, what they're saying is maybe Republicans did come out to vote. What they're saying is maybe Republicans did come out to vote, but the Democrats cheated.
Gotcha.
Don't know.
I see.
Whatever. All right, this is Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, and he's talking about what it is that the Democrats want in order to vote to get the government going again.
They want to spend $24.6 million of your hard-earned dollars as a taxpayer for climate resilience in Honduras. They want to spend $13.4 million for civic engagement in Zimbabwe. They want to send $3.9 million for LGBTQI plus democracy grants in the Western Balkans.
Wait, LGBTQI plus. What is that? I know LGBTQ. What is I?
Intersex.
Remind me what intersex is again.
Intersex is a genetic condition. It's an anomaly on the spectrum of things where 0.01% of the population is born with both genitals.
Isn't it your animal spirit?
Intersex is an actual medical condition. Joan from the top rope with the dad joke.
Here's more.
EQI plus democracy grants in the Western Balkans. They want to spend $2.9 million of your dollars for desert locust risk reduction in the Horn of Africa.
Desert locust risk reduction in the Horn of Africa.
It's just insane.
Didn't we raise a bunch of money in the 80s so Africa would have food?
We did.
And now we got locust problems 40 years later?
That's where like the We Are the World thing came from.
Right.
Right?
I think so.
Something about food for Africa.
I was born in 96.
Shut
And
up.
$2 million for, quote, organizing for feminist democratic principles in Africa. We're not doing that.
I like that.
We are not doing that.
And you even have to give, I hate the guy's stance on things, Jake Tapper some credit for saying every time the government has been shut down, we blame the people who are voting no. And so he even had the gall to call out the Democrats on CNN the other day, talking about saying, it's your fault we're not moving forward.
Well, and again, not to belabor the point, because I've said this 1,000 times, but all the Republicans want to do is keep the government open with a continuing resolution for, it was 7 weeks. And so that they could continue to negotiate this stuff. The Democrats, I think that they have made a really, really bad power play.
Oh, yeah.
Because they think that shutting down the government, that the Republicans, because they have the House and the Senate and the White House, that people are dumb enough to automatically think, the Republicans. No, it's the Democrats. If you know anything about what is going on, you know that it is Chuck Schumer and the Democrats that have shut down the government. Literally, all they want to do, all the Republicans want to do, is continue negotiations. And that's all they want to do.
Well, and Trump said it, I think, yesterday, that he's got a very wealthy friend that would be happy to fund the military spending that needs to get through on this CR if it doesn't get through in time. That they would get a private donation. We covered how $200 billion in tariff revenue to cover the women and children's food program that was part of the CR that they're delaying.
Right.
The Democrats are lying to the people, and at some point they need to be held accountable.
You don't say they're lying to the people. You don't say, Sam.
Just a little bit, Dad.
Just a little bit. Did Kermit the Frog just come into the station? Is Tim Jones talking about me? Kermit the Frog.
That's what I was just trying to. Yeah, that's what I was trying.
Does that sound like Kermit?
Yes.
Does it?
Or Patrick Mahomes.
I've never heard Patrick Mahomes speak.
He sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Does he sound like Kermit the Frog? All right. Was that Sesame Street?
No.
Kermit the Frog?
Yeah, was that? I don't know.
Yeah.
The Muppets.
Well,
It's the same thing.
No.
They're both controlled by a hand or strings. They're all the same thing to me. Kermit the Frog
Last
and
time
Muppets
I checked, Big Bird was a costume.
Big Bird was a costume?
Yeah, there's a person in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't care. Do you know what? Can I just be honest? I never really watched Sesame Street. Like, I never really did. I don't know what my parents had me watching, but it wasn't Sesame Street. Joan,
now
were you
that
a
explains a lot.
No, it doesn't explain anything.
Well, Sesame Street did cover how to announce and pronounce.
Sesame Street did?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I never watched it. I was a free thinker as a kid. I didn't need Big Bird to tell me how to think.
You watched Bugs Bunny.
Oh, I did watch Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
Is
that was
why
my
you
favorite Saturday
Elmer
morning.
Fudd things?
Probably why I Elmer Fudd things.
Franklin
The
Woad.
wascally wabbit. The wascally wabbit on Franklin Woad.
Wankwin Woad.
Whatever. Yes, Kermit was on Sesame Street. I'm laughing at some of this. It's 3302. I listen to you for balance of information, and you just regurgitate the nonsense that mainstream media reports. I don't know if that's true.
What a ridiculous clown show.
Are you talking about me in the show or what this person
No,
says?
that text.
3302?
No, we definitely don't
whatever.
regurgitate. Sometimes some people get some things right, but Dan's always right in this studio.
Sure, Sam. You'll notice, by the way, Joan, that Sam said in the studio because my wife would definitely disagree when Sam says Dan is always right. All right. Friends, it's time for the crisscross handoff. And
What's up?
wow.
Sorry.
I don't know.
I'm a little bit fired up.
He is. Boy, Chris is fired up.
I'm really
aggressive.
angry.
I just got an earful of it over here.
You don't like bowling for soup?
No, I don't. I like soup, though. It is soup
Do you
season
like
at the
bowling?
house.
Do you like bowling and do you like soup? Do
I
you like
like-
them separate?
I'm a New Englander. Huge fan of Candlepin.
Oh, my Lord.
What? I said,
So I've played Candlepin.
it's gangster.
It's stupid.
No, it's awesome.
Candlepin is bowling light. What is wrong? I thought you were a real man with the deep voice and all that.
I like Candlepin, and I like putt-putt.
You mean mini golf?
Yeah.
Putt-putt.
Nothing wrong with
Oh,
some mini golf.
goodness.
No, but
It's calling it putt-putt.
it's calling it putt-putt.
I did it to trigger the boomers.
That's,
Sprinkles or Jimmy's?
It's Jimmy's all day, baby.
Whoa,
Jimmy's.
Sprinkles. Hold up now. Is it pop or soda?
No, it's soda. But it's Jimmy's because of the Jimmy
actually
Fund.
Coke. Everything is a Coke
That's a
down
New England thing too. The Jimmy Fund.
Jimmy Fund, Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, we were raising money for kids with cancer, and so then Sprinkles became Jimmy's.
Do you know what was ironic about the Jimmy Fund
Tell me.
and incredibly sad? Is that one of the main guys that used to raise money for the Jimmy Fund, one of my favorite all-time baseball players, Tim Wakefield, died of cancer.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I loved Tim Wakefield. Do you ever do this? I'm a little weird. I'm just going to go ahead and admit that right now.
Thanks, Dan.
You don't say.
I'm glad you clarified.
So,
We love you. And,
no,
Mandis is the best. Mandis
I-
is the absolute best.
I want to know if other people do this. So, Tim Wakefield, favorite baseball player. Vin Scully, my favorite all-time, play-by-play guy. Really famous broadcaster and so forth, favorite. If they're selling their home, do you, interestingly enough, like go to the page or go look at the home to see how your hero lived?
Yeah.
Like, you ever do that?
A little bit.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not that weird.
No, I'm sure.
Would you ever do that?
I wouldn't, but I'm sure people do.
Joan was looking at people's houses the other day.
And Joan's just
Yesterday.
snooping.
She
I
was.
am.
Joan went and because I looked at Tim Wakefield's house in Florida.
People like Joan are the reason why my house is blurred out on Google Maps.
My house is blurred out too. Well, I went to one of those, a parade of homes yesterday
Yeah.
Ooh.
in Brentwood just to see like how I'm not living.
How the other half lives.
See, I'm perfectly happy with my home until I see how other people live.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, if we carry the one and sell off the children and,
Put a boat in the driveway.
We do this all the time, and I'll tell my wife, I'll be like, you remember when we prayed to get a house like this? You remember that, right? I'm like, you remember when this was our dream
yeah.
to have a home like this? And just to clarify, this is still other people's dream.
Yeah. That's exactly
So like
right.
we have to appreciate, and I this is one of my issues is being content, and something I need to work on.
Oh, I do too.
And
yes.
I just try to be more. I'm trying to be more content in
you
where
have
I'm
an
at.
amazing home.
I love it. I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I mean,
But it's like you get used to it. You get used to it, and then you dream bigger. And I'm not saying it's wrong to dream bigger, but there comes a time where I'm like, okay, I do need to be content with what I have.
Yes.
Humbling wisdom of the day, Chris Hand.
do you know what I would say? So,
Oh,
Amy,
bring the applause back.
Amy, and you know what? If you're going to use applause, pot it up so everybody can hear it. Thank you. Amy tried to talk me to a much bigger home a while ago.
Okay.
And it was, I think, probably the one time that I've actually put my foot down. I said, no, I'm not doing this. And my voice actually went up 5 octaves. I said, no, I'm not doing this. And so every time a big expense comes up, I always say, if we bought the house you wanted to buy, we couldn't afford to do whatever it is.
I like that.
Not my household, not my neighborhood.
It's exactly right. I want to stay in my household and stay in my neighborhood.
Memory like an elephant.
Not really. Who are you again? All right, I want to do something.
Let's do it.
So,
I have a story for this segment too that I can't wait for you to.
okay, then we got to do all this quick.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you heard Murphy's show yesterday, but we were all on a group text, me, you, and Murphy's show and others. So, you put out I don't even know what you call them, but it was like a self emoji.
Yeah, an emoji.
Yeah. So it's a
Emoji
you
guy.
with an emoji.
It's a version of our. Well, it started with Murphy dropping his.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And then everybody dropped theirs.
no, only 3 did.
I know. Well, okay.
Murphy Show dropped his. You dropped yours.
To be fair, Benson couldn't because he's got a Samsung, and I acknowledged that in the chat that he ruined the group chat. He made it green.
Yes.
And nobody backed me up.
Because mine's not green.
I didn't. Mine wasn't green. I didn't know what you were talking about. I thought maybe you were just being dumb.
No, he's got a droid.
I knew he was a communist.
Yeah.
I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. So anyway, and mine, I did mine as well. So apparently this came up yesterday on the Murphy Show.
Yeah, well, it was weird, dude.
Well, so you want to play this real quick?
Let me a brief setup. So Murphy was asking Jackson if he'd created one, and Jackson was like, "No, we text each other in our generation.
Mm-hmm.
We just text each other. It's
just
easier.
Sit around and smoke the wacky tobacco and watch stupid shows on TV. Don't get me started. I'm mad today. I'm sick. I'd already told you. I'll come after you.
The wacky tobacco.
I don't know. I don't even know why I said that, kid. I'm lashing out. He lashes at me. I lash at him. That's the way it goes.
I'm not lashing out.
You did lash out. I can't find it anyway. But so I put my emoji up, and Chris commented how similarly or how good my emoji looked, and then Dan put his up, and it was weird. Did you see that, Ken?
It
Were you on
was.
that?
I just responded to it. I didn't see y'all put.
Yeah, well, that's
Now I got to go look at it.
Well, Dan Mandis looks way too much like him.
It does.
Like it looks like a photo of him, and which frightens me. But
like an AI kind of thing.
It looks really, really like him. So much so that I asked.
Goodness gracious!
Did you see that, Ken? So I asked.
Oh God!
Hold on.
Ken acted like he saw something horrific.
No,
Wow, it looks like I'm looking at a cartoon Dan.
No, it looks exactly like him.
It's
So
weird.
much so I questioned whether or not Amy did it for him.
Wow.
I was like, how much time did you spend on that dude? Amy did that for you. Anyway, you see what happens is Dan's trying to ask a serious question about covering weather over the weekend that may or may not descend on Nashville. I'm sitting here going, Mandis is watching way too much Nashville 911.
Are they sending Cantori out here?
I don't think so.
Because that's the time to be concerned.
So
For the record, can just let me preface this. Jackson was not lashing out at Murphy. I heard that whole break. Murphy was being overly sensitive. I know he's not one to do that.
So if you are watching on YouTube, we go ahead. Yeah, can you see the YouTube page?
I'll pull it up.
We went ahead.
I texted it to you.
And Sam has put up all three of the emojis. Murphy's.
What I call the emoji bros.
The emoji bros.
Emoji
So you've got
bros.
That's
Chris's
my name.
emoji, you've got my emoji, and you've got Matt Murphy's emoji.
Dan's is just weird.
Isn't it, though?
Also,
Yes.
why does Murphy's have like a reddish hue like it's been drinking too much? Does anybody notice that? Was that just me?
No, I'm seeing it now.
That's
I
funny.
see. Well, okay. So Amy said about, and few folks listening on the radio, Chris
This is why you need to be on YouTube or Rumble so that way you can get the visual elements as well.
So what we want to know is if you're on the super text line, or I don't know how you want to do this, but whose emoji is more lifelike? Mine, Murphy's, or Chris Hand's? Now, Chris, you look pale.
Yeah.
You look like you are.
I look like a white person.
No, you look like you need to get some sun. That's what you look like.
You look like you have extra caucasity.
Caucasity.
Oh, did we say his name too many times? Is he starting to text in?
I don't know. Murphy, I'm not going to say that he looks like he's drinking. I think what
See, his eyes aren't red. It's just his skin is red on
maybe
it.
he just got a little sunburn.
Right.
And Amy wanted to know. Amy thought I looked black.
She thought you looked black?
Yeah, she.
I didn't know you were black.
Well,
You do
I-
have a little bit of tan skin.
yeah. Well,
there.
okay. So who's
Maybe
not to
brown.
say?
you went too tan.
Yeah, I guess. But I look like I can be Golden Dan sometimes. You know, out in the sun.
You know what it is about? You know what it is about this emoji that nails it for you, Dan?
What?
The red nose.
Actually, in the shape of it, is that not spot on?
Yeah. Dan, come on.
I don't have a red nose.
The only thing missing on your emoji is the little forehead shine.
They could probably fix it somehow. No, I did that myself. I did that all by myself. As a matter of fact, Amy, in her drug-induced stupor, could not figure out, like, how do you do this? And so I told Amy how to do it too. So no, I did that all on my own. I'm not as, not inclined to do these kinds of things as some may think. I have got some technical prowess. And so there you go. I don't think it looks like me. I think that my eyes are a little more beady than that. My eyes are never that open wide because I'm always tired as all get out.
Denial is more than just a river in Egypt, Dan.
My wife texted and said it looked like Disney Cruise Dan.
If I saw that running at me on a boat, I'm jumping off.
Most people are saying definitely Dan, hands down, freakishly like Dan. Cherubic Murphy. Is cherubic? Cherubic. What is that word? Where you look red.
He looks cherubic would be
like a cherub,
like an angel.
Chris looks like a Canadian.
Oh, there we go.
Dan, yours is identical. Dan all day. All right, well.
Dan's it is.
It
Chris
really
almost blends in
is.
with the paper on the executive order.
4702 says, I would have pegged Dan for more of a Nomar Garcia-Parra fan. Nah.
Nomar.
Anyway, but it's very funny because we have it, if you're watching on YouTube or whatever, we've got Trump holding an executive order, and our pictures are in there. So it's actually kind of funny.
It looks good.
Oh, see, Matt is Native American. That is why he's red.
Are you saying that Native Americans drink too much?
No.
Is that what?
That's what it sounded like to me.
That's what it sounded like to me, too.
Sounds like Jones about to get a petition for the Washington football team to change their
Be
name back.
careful. The young Republicans are going to put out an apology.
All right, so you sent me something.
I sent you a story. Okay. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, when Dan opens up his direct messages and sees this story, I want you to just watch his reaction for starters before we even get into. Oh, there it is.
Kim Kardashian's Skims drops new underwear collection featuring faux hair.
That's right,
I can't
brother.
say that.
That's what it is.
You just said it.
No, I didn't.
Trimming the line between fashion and foliage is how TMZ puts it.
You want to say what that says? You go right on ahead, mister.
It's this new underwear, lady thongs.
No.
With faux pubic hair.
Oh, my God.
That's a nasty one. That's nasty.
That's just gross.
You know the crazy thing? They're like sold out.
They're sold out. This is
Why would you want fake if you can grow your own? This is what I don't understand. What? Why is that funny? That's not funny. It's a fact. Why would you want fake?
What if you can't, Dan?
Who can't grow that?
People with alopecia?
Is it true?
Are you being insensitive to the alopecia crowd?
Wow.
No, I just didn't know that there's people
First,
that can't
it's the
grow.
cyclists in Denver. Now, it's the alopecia crowd.
This is like Gwyneth Paltrow. Remember when she had the candle that was the vagina candle?
Yes.
I mean, it's just like that. The grosser they get, the more they sell out.
Bingo.
Kim rolled out her new faux hair panty line with a retro 70s throwback. The golden era of full frontal foliage.
They've got, oh boy, how do we do this?
Goodness.
Didn't they call that going chestnut? Or is that what didn't shave anything?
I don't know.
I don't know.
People that were around in the 70s answer.
So you've got people that like just shave everything, and then you've got the exact opposite, and her underwear is the exact opposite.
Yeah. And the best part is that there's different colors, so that way the carpet can match the drapes.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Is this ethically sourced hair?
See, I don't understand the appeal. Why would somebody, you said it's sold out?
It's like
Why would somebody do this?
basically sold out on the website.
There's no hope for America. There's no hope for society when people are, who says money is a problem in America? If people have money for that, y'all got too much money.
It all goes back to O.J. Simpson.
This is OJ's fault.
O.J. never gets traded, never commits a murder. Robert Kardashian never has to defend him in court. And the Kardashians never blow up like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think we could actually blame the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, we can. We can directly blame the Buffalo Bills.
You know, we blame USC because he went to USC. Let's just keep on going.
I love it.
You know what? Blame the Bay Area because that's where he grew up.
That's probably accurate.
Accurate.
Yeah, I mean, it's all everything goes back to San Francisco, doesn't it?
San Francisco did this.
And then Gavin Newsom ruined San Francisco.
And I guarantee you'll see some people, you probably see guys wearing this in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They probably don't need it in San Francisco.
Razor stays stocked on the shelves in San Francisco.
They're probably,
they're behind the glass, so that way you can't
that's
steal
right.
them.
It's too inconvenient.
all right. Well, you know what? That just shows you that there are people that'll fall for anything.
Yeah, from the woman who married Kanye West, you really expect anything great?
Do you know what the thing is?
What's a worse product? The Kanye West swastika T-shirt or the Kim Kardashian pubic hair underwear?
Here's what I would ask. I don't know, man.
Put it for a YouTube poll.
Currently polling at 87% Dan.
Oh, we did a YouTube poll.
Yeah.
So 87% say that the emoji looks like me.
Yeah.
My emoji is more lifelike.
Most accurate, and then 8% for Murphy and 5% for Chris.
All right, there you go. Cool. I did something right this morning. Do you know what's weird? You know, Kim Kardashian is actually very smart. She's very smart. I'm getting this. I'm getting this stone look from Chris.
I'm not
She's
knocking
educated.
it. She is.
She's very educated.
She
and listen,
she knew how to build a career off a sex tape.
Listen.
Yeah.
Her mom did, actually.
Her mom. How gross is that? Her mom shopped the sex tape.
Yeah. It is horrifying.
It's awful.
But you know what?
No wonder Bruce went and did what he did. The family drive you nuts.
R.I.P. Bruce. Every man in that family.
Or drive the nuts off you.
Every man in that family has gone insane. Have you noticed that?
Yes. Yeah.
Scott,
Kanye,
all of them.
Lamar Odom.
Oh, my gosh.
Is he still alive?
He ended up in a brothel in Mexico, overdosed. That's how crazy that family drove him.
There you go. All right. Very good.
Did he die?
No.
He'll be all right.
Of all the places you wouldn't want to die, it would be, I don't know. Would you want to die in a brothel?
Depends on the country, not in Mexico.
Depends on the country. What's wrong with you? You know, it's not often that we get thanked for our segments, but somebody actually thanked us, Joan and Sam,
why is that?
for that last segment. Well, because
8420 said, "Thank you for making me laugh this morning."
You're welcome.
To be fair, Sally also texted in and said, "I would like to reclaim the last 10 minutes of my life."
Fair.
So the duality of the audience.
But you know, with Sally, I would expect nothing less or more.
Yep.
That is the Salliest thing I've heard today. We love Sally. Sally's a guy, by the way, and we like Sally a lot.
Somebody named Tennessee Homestead said they are the Kartrashians.
The Kartrashians. I like it.
Yeah. I like that.
3157 texted in. I mentioned, all the different colors, the color options. They said, do they have a Dennis Rodman edition?
Okay. What you got coming up?
Well, we're going to talk about Donald Trump yesterday and the ceremony for Charlie Kirk. I thought it was awesome. A lot of people were mad about Trump making it about him. I didn't see the issue.
I didn't see that at all.
I didn't either. I didn't see it that way. But some are. We'll also talk about the controversy circling around the young Republicans and why I'm more mad about the young Republicans than I am about the controversy.
Okay, very good. Looking forward to that. And
also, I think the government shut down still.
It is. Confirmed.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Yeah, Joan, what day is it now? Fake news, Jones.
Oh, my goodness.
I think we're on 15.
15. Let me help you. I can hear Joan beginning to brain cramp.
She's going to march into the doctor's office and grab the scalpel.
You used to play the Gears when Biden's brain was trying to work?
Yes.
Or you're going to have to bring it back for Joan. As we get more into the government shutdown.
We're on day 15, Joan.
What day is it, Joan?
Somebody find my knife.
All right, Chris is up next on WTN.